Hello and welcome to my channel today, Boo Snakes and More. Today we're going to be reading the story I'm writing called Cryptid Convergence Story. So please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And for more videos like this, watch my other half channel, A&A Snakes and Stuff. My youngest son's channel, Henny's Toys and Games, or my oldest son's channel, Little Chris 10. Now let's dive into the video. The Cryptid Convergence of North America. Wayne Parker, the vigilante known as Spider-Bat, perched atop a lamppost in Bedhaven, scanning the foggy streets below. But tonight, his mission was far from ordinary. The city had been plagued by unusual disturbances, rumors of mysterious sightings from across the country converging here. The Bureau of Supernatural Affairs had sent a discreet message: all cryptids are converging, and something worse is coming. He wasn't alone. Night Corps, still nursing the bitterness of past betrayals, had reluctantly joined him. Together they would confront the gathering creatures, a force that threatened to upend the natural and supernatural balance of North America. The gathering. In the shadowed forest outside Bedhaven, a chilling howl echoed from the mist. The Ozark howler appeared first, its glowing red eyes scanning the treetops, while the Tennessee wild man, massive and frail, stomped through the underbrush with terrifying strength. Nearby, the elusive Hodges, with its spiny back and glowing eyes, slithered silently along a ridge, observing the others. Wayne whispered into his communicator, "Night Corps, these aren't your usual urban legends. They're coordinating." Meanwhile, the Melonhead, a gastro-headless creature with serpentine tendencies, slithered from a nearby creek, its eerie whispers twisting through the night. From afar, the screaming kangaroo, a creature of nightmare proportions, bounded through the clearing, each scream shaking the leaves. On the lakefront, rippers betrayed the presence of Shaniqua Wakawin, a wolf-like creature with a frail hunger, and the flathead lake monster, long thought to be a myth. Even the Bear Lake monster rose from the misty waters with a low growl. Tahoe wasn't safe either. Tahoe Tessie, the Tasmanian devil-like cryptid, sailed along the shoreline, its eyes gleaming with intelligence, while the beast of Blair Road, biped and cunning, stalked the parosphere, observing the strange assembly, the hidden connection. In the middle of the supernatural convergence, a portal shimmered in the night air, opened by experiments gone awry from Ra's al Ghul's Lazarus pit, whose energies had accidentally touched Bedhaven's ley lines. Wayne Parker realized that these creatures were not merely random. They were drawn to a singular nexus of mystical energy. Someone or something is orchestrating this, Night Corps growled. Below, in the underbrush, the freaky fellers, Wayne's old monster allies, peeked out. Hell, hell. Mystic Bloom and Ebenezer Thistle were uneasy. They had always lived in their own corners of the world, but even they could sense that this gathering was unnatural. Chaos unleashed. The cryptids, sensing the pulse of the energy, became increasingly agitated. Screams and howls tore through the forest. The Hodgedodge lunged at the Tennessee Wired Man, who retaliated with bone-crushing force. The Ozark Howard's eerie roar sent the screaming kangaroo into a frenzy. White Tahoe Tessie clashed with the beast of Blair Road, claws meeting fur. Wayne and Night Corps swung into action. Using a combination of agility, shadow, and precision strikes, they began separating the creatures, trying to prevent the chaos from spreading into Bedhaven. Mystic Blossom used her powers to calm the most frazzled, while Valiant Viral and Crystalline Fern created a protective barrier around the epicenter of the portal. In the middle of it all, the Flathead Lake Monster and Bear Lake Monster turned their attention to the portal. Something on the other side had called them, and it wasn't friendly. Wayne realized the worst. Whatever entity was summoning the cryptids had plans far beyond mere skeptic. The revelation from the shimmering portal emerged a twisted shadow, a monstrous amalgam of reptilian and demonic energy, fused unnaturally. It was an experiment gone wrong, an ancient creature fused with the Lazarus Pit's energy, a being that could control these cryptids with fear and instinct. Wayne Parker tightened his gauntlets. Night Corps summoned his optic blast, and Majestic Blossom channeled a spell of binding. Together they faced the terrifying convergence of North America's most infamous cryptids. With strategy, skill, and a little bit of chaos magic, the group managed to force the shadow back into the portal. The cryptids, freed from its influence, dispersed back to their natural habitats, leaving behind a forest filled with eerie echoes and half-remembered nightmares. Aftermath. Wayne Parker returned to his lair, wary but vigilant. Night Corps disappeared into the night, muttering about unfinished business. The freaky fellers regrouped, keeping watch over areas where the veil between natural and supernatural remained thin. In Springfield, Illinois, Wayne received a report from the reptile incubator. Several eggs had hatched. Unusually early, even the reptiles seemed to sense the lingering energy from the cryptid convergence. It was a reminder that the world was bigger, stronger, and far more dangerous than even a vigilant spider bat could imagine. And somewhere deep in the shadows, the portal's energy pulsed faintly, waiting for the next convergence. Thank you for watching this video, and peace out till the next one.